Good morning, frugal friends, frugal family. You are my frugal family. So, it is a beautiful, brisk Thursday morning here in Utah. And if this is your first time joining us, my name is Julie. I also like to call myself the Frugal Mama because I am a mama and I live a frugal life. Happy Halloween, happy October, happy fall. Oh, it's so good to be with you here today. I'm all jazzed up with some coffee, with my dumpster salvaged fabulous thermos thingy. Olivia is setting up a movie. We're taking a break from school. Hello, Manuela, because she is doing homeschool now. And we're taking a break. We've been busting it out. I mean, we've been working hard. So we're taking a break and we're hanging out with you. And that's wonderful. Hello, Lisa. Welcome. So, remember that story? Hi, Melinda. That story I told you guys about finding real gold in the dumpster? We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about other dumpster diving memories. P.S. As shown in the title, this is a guaranteed glitchy. Hello, Angie. Guaranteed glitchy, meaning I can guarantee, almost guarantee, we will glitch. Hello, Ace. Hope you're doing your homework. So, almost guaranteed that it will be glitchy. What can I do? There's nothing I can other than to warn you ahead of time and to tell you I will be on for a full hour this morning. And so when and if it does cut out, please come back. If I haven't said goodbye, I will not leave you hanging. I will come back and hopefully you will too. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Did I not say hi to Phyllis? Is Phyllis here? Hi, Phyllis, if I didn't say hello. And if I did, well, hello again. Glad you're here. So, so yeah, it's a guaranteed glitchy, especially because we're doing it on this channel and not our Frugal Family Flies Again family vlog channel, which tends to have less glitchiness than this one. No, we still do not have fiber access. Someday we will, and I'll let you know. Along with reminiscing, hi Jill, hello Helen from Ireland. Along with reminiscing and telling you the full story of finding gold in the dumpster, we are also going to open a package from our fabulous friend Crystal, Miss Diving with R5. We're going to open that today. If you have sent something recently, I have not been up to, the P.O. box in days and days, and there was no way that I could get up there before today, so I only have this package, but I promise I will get up there as soon as I can. Here's the thing. We are going out of town this weekend. Not my husband. He's staying here. But the kids and I are going out of town to be with my brother and his family. So I won't be dumpster diving here this weekend. But I will, and this is another exciting thing, I will be doing two very cool things in Arizona. I'm glad I thought of this right now. Otherwise, I probably would have forgotten. Sorry, yes, I'm talking 100 miles an hour. This is my second thermos of coffee. It's that kind of morning. We will be dumpster diving in Arizona. Yes, we will. I'm excited. I'm bringing my stuff with me. The tricky thing is we rented a car, and it's a teeny tiny little car. We're not going to really be able to bring anything back with us unless it's something super amazing. But of course, I can leave stuff with my sister-in-law. And they're going to be coming up here for Day of the Dead in like a week or two. And so maybe they can bring some of those things up or keep them if there's stuff that they want. Or we can donate them down in Arizona if it's stuff that can be donated. So no worries. But I'm bringing my grabbers. I can't bring my rake. I just don't have room for it. Can't bring my step ladder. Don't have room for that either, but we'll figure it out. And we're definitely going to dumpster dive. Here's the tricky thing. I will not have a computer with me. Now they have a computer, of course, but I'm not going to use that and, download stuff onto their computer. I'm not going to do it. So all we will have are videos that we record, clips here and there. But when I get back, which will either be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I will put together a full video. So it's going to be a little different, a little tricky, but hopefully it'll be worth it to you guys because this is a new and exciting thing, definitely different, that I'm going to be dumpster diving out of state, which is very new. Well, I've done it once or twice before, but it's been a long time. And so hopefully just those little clips, whatever I'm able to put on, hopefully that will be enough for you guys. I really hope so. But I'm going to bring whatever I can. I am going to bring the GoPro, and maybe I can upload from there through their internet. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I don't want to use the phone for the recording since we're all in love with the way the GoPro works and how fabulous the footage is. But I do want to be able to provide you some videos while I'm gone. So we'll see how it works out. Just stay tuned. There may be several short videos on Sunday. Please bear with me. Just know that it's because I'm not at home. I have yet to invest in a new laptop for editing. I'm looking to do that next year sometime. If you want to help support that, please jump on over to Patreon. We would appreciate it greatly because that is the next thing that we are investing in now that we've done the GoPro and everyone's been so excited. The next thing we are going to invest in is a high-powered laptop so that no matter where I am, I can make top-of-the-line quality edited videos for you guys. So that's next. Patreon is, of course, always linked in the video description, and even $1 a month will be fabulous, and you will get credited as helping support us and provide that laptop. Okay, so that's one thing. And then the other thing we're gonna do, and please understand that I love each and every one of you, but the opportunity to meet each and every one of you is not realistic, right? We just know, and especially this year and until things, get somewhat normal. But I do have exciting news. On our way home from Arizona, whatever day we end up coming home, we are going to meet up with Kimberly Carroll. She is our most long time, I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. She's not our oldest viewer. I don't like that word, our most long-time viewer. She's been with us the longest, nearly since day one. The only one who has her beat is Carol. And we've already met Carol last year, and we're going to meet up with Carol at Disney Springs next month. So longest term. Laura, that's perfect. Thank you, my darling. And Laura, I will be checking my email. Hang in there. Please bear with me. But anyway, we are going to meet up with Kimberly Carroll in Arizona. We'll only have a few hours because we'll be on our way home, and it is a long-ass drive coming home, and, it is what it is. But we are going to meet up. I've been scoping out some parks and things. There's Kim. Kim, I'm just talking about you. I've been scoping out some parks in your area, Kim, and I've found a few that are within relative distance that I think would be a lot of fun so that you and I can sit and just jibber jabber or whatever, and the kids can have a break from driving and run around and do what they want to do. I've been looking, but Kim, let me know if you have any that you're particularly fond of, because I don't know the area, but places that you think would be ideal to meet up. Let me know. Kim, your ears were burning. So those are the super exciting things. Not only are we getting out of town for a minute, yay, but we're also getting to be with my brother and his family during a very tricky time in their life, which I'm so grateful for. And we get to dumpster dive out of state. And we get to finally meet up with Kim. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. So a lot of great things happening. Anyway, I missed so many of you. Laura, welcome. Diane, Patricia, Kelly, Barbara, Jennifer, Emma, Helen, and Jill. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Just going to reiterate, this is a guaranteed glitchy. We'll see how it goes, but hi, Deborah. I will be here for an hour. So when and if it kicks us off, please come back. I will not leave you hanging without a proper goodbye. Yes, Laura, someday I will get to all the different states, and someday maybe, if we're able, we can set up meetups and things like that. At such time, number one, that we're able to, hello, Nature Walker Wendell, at such time that we're able to, feasibly, but also realistically, because of, COVID and restrictions and all that, there's obviously no possibility. There is no chance, right? Hello, Amy. But someday, that is my goal and my hope and my dream that we will be doing that. Something else, I have one other piece of news, and then we will open this package from Crystal. Has anyone seen her in the comments? I don't think I have. I would like to see, because I know she said she was going to try to be here. I want to wait for her before I open this, even though I already know what it is. I haven't looked, but I do know what it is. But I want to wait till she's with us. So I know it is already Thursday, Diane. Oh my goodness. And I am so crazy busy. I'll come back to that in just a minute. But here's one other thing that I want to mention real quick, and I'm pretty excited about it. So many of you know, we were hacked again last week. You guys know that. I am writing up a script and notes about that whole experience and how it all went down and how it happened as a cautionary tale and words of warning for fellow YouTubers and YouTube dumpster divers and et cetera, because I learned a lot during these last 2 times we've been hacked. I have learned so much, just absolutely valuable, vital information that I really think will be helpful. And I know a lot of you have wondered, how did that happen? How did that happen again? Well, it's a tale as old as time and dumb as ever, but we've learned from it, and I am working on putting that together. So please stay tuned. That I'm sure will not be until after we get back from Arizona. Now, right after Arizona, we then have then we have Halloween, my big day. Then we have Dia de los Muertos with my family. And then right after that, Olivia and I, 13 days from now, my darlings, we're on our way to Disney World. So this next 2 weeks is going to be insane. Well, 13 days. It's going to be insanity. It's going to be so busy. Oh my goodness. But you know, I'm feeling really good about being busy. And especially since I started exercising, follow that journey on Frugal Mama's Time Out, my grown-up channel. But I'm feeling so much energy, and not just because of the coffee, although that does make a difference, but just the exercising and eating better and having so many exciting things. Some of them are very stressful, good stress and bad stress. But what a fabulous, wonderful time. I just feel so alive, so crazy busy. But in the midst of that time, I'm going to do my best. Hello, Claire from Scotland, to get videos up for you guys and to make sure we do our live streams and to stay on top of it. So please bear with me. But in the midst of all that, and with the recent hacking, we've had an opportunity for something of a, not quite a paradigm shift, but a shift that I've been wanting to make happen, wanting to implement, but have not had, I haven't felt like I had permission from myself or from the channel or from the universe, if you will, to make the necessary shift for my family. Hello, Michelle. Thank you, my darling. So because we got hacked, I went ahead and changed our name. Some of you noticed that. I didn't make a big announcement about it. Crystal Strebus had brought it up. Whoa, what happened to your name? What's going on? I changed it to just the Frugal Family. Does this mean that we're going to stop dumpster diving? No. But as many of you know, something I've been working really hard at for many, many months and most of this year, but for many, many months, is downsizing and being more picky and more choosy and being more intentional and wise about what I do take from the dumpsters so that it's not taking over my life anymore. I went through and you remember the madness of cleaning out the attic and how hard that was for me and just the challenge it was. I finally got to go to the Deseret Industries and drop off a whole van full of donations, and I still have another half van full that I will need to take when we get back. It has been overwhelming, and I've let it overwhelm me for years. And as I've been going through and re-uploading all of our videos because the hacker put all of them private, yes, I'm still working on that. Hi, Anna. I've been looking at just how much we used to bring in. Just the insanity of the volume that we brought in. No wonder my attic was completely full to the rafters. No wonder I could not stay on top of my housework. No wonder I was stressed out of my mind and not able to work on me and getting me healthy because I had all of that on my shoulders and over my head. And we've made significant changes. And I've had to prioritize, and you guys have been so supportive and so helpful, especially our core viewers, thank you, of this shift that we've made where I used to put up dumpster diving videos almost every day of the week for the first 2 years. on here. And then from there, at least, 3-4 dumpster diving videos a week. It was not sustainable. It is not sustainable. And I know a lot of our friends who are up and coming YouTube dumpster divers are realizing this, that it has taken over your life. And we do it, well, to grow our channels and to get views and to make money. Because for a lot of us, myself included, this is our job. This is our income. But at what cost? At what cost? YouTube, it pays you pennies. Okay. Don't ever think you're going to jump on YouTube as a dumpster diver and get rich. It's not going to happen. Okay. There are rare cases, PewDiePie, but other than that, it's just not. Okay. And the cost to you for those pennies per video is a house just taken over with dumpster diving fines. No matter how many plans you have in place, how many systems you have in place, if you are dumpster diving every day, it will take over. It will take over. And then what good are you to anybody, to your family, to the mission of saving and salvaging, to the earth, to your community? You're not, because you're so overwhelmed and bogged down and always worrying about trying to get the next great find for the next great video. And we got lost. We got lost. I've been dumpster diving for 12 years, but it was never like it's been since I've been on YouTube. Because once I got on YouTube, I realized, oh, this isn't, hi Judy, just a for fun, just a hobby. This is a job. This is a business. And I've got to be putting this stuff out. I've got to be putting out content. And it became a necessary and a requirement, where before it was something I did for fun and to supplement my family and to try to make a difference in the environment. But I did it for years only in the summer. But since getting on YouTube, of course, that has changed significantly. And it got to where I was doing this volume that I could not sustain. I couldn't. It was just, yeah, Kim, you've got to constantly be donating. But even if you're constantly donating, if you are dumpster diving every day, you won't be able to keep up. Especially if you have kids that you're raising and educating and house you're keeping up with, or if you're involved in church or school or other civic things. It will take over, and something has to give. And for me, a lot of it was my family was what was suffering. My mental and physical health was what was suffering. We had to make a change. And you guys know this. You've seen it, especially if you've been with us, like Kim, like Carol, like a lot of you, from the beginning. You've seen the evolution, right? And we're continuing to evolve. So all that to say, yes, we changed our name. We changed it to just the Frugal Family. No, that doesn't mean we're going to stop dumpster diving. It means we're going to keep doing it the way we've been doing it. Hello, Cindy, our monthly Patreon producer. It means we are going to keep doing it the way you've seen us doing it lately, where it is on Sunday, and we don't make ourselves crazy trying to find stuff. We will have something to show you. We won't stop till we have something. We're not going to put up videos of empty dumpsters one after another after another. We will find something for you, and something for us to make it worth our time as well. And so that we feel like we did accomplish something. But you guys have seen so many of our bins have been locked or taken over by other intrepid dumpster divers. We have no guarantees other than we will do the best we can do. But also, we are focusing on consumables. Things like the soda. Hello, Lightning. The huge load of soda. And then the week before, all those chips. Things that we can use, that we can easily share or donate, and that we will ourselves consume, that aren't going to take up mountains and piles in our house waiting for us to use them, to do something with them, just for the sake of getting them out of the dumpsters. We're not going to live our lives that way. We're not going to do, well, welcome home from school, Lightning. We're not going to do it that way. And I understand that for some people, that'll be a reason to jump ship as far as our channel. And no hard feelings. Absolutely no hard feelings. Okay. But although if you have joined us this year, then you've joined us as we've been making those changes anyway. And so I don't think there should be expectations beyond what we've already been, the way we've been producing this last several months anyhow. And we've had some fabulous channel growth in the last 6 months when we've been doing things the way we've been doing it. Okay. So I'm not terribly worried about that. But what I want to say is that's the path here forward. I don't want it to be just about dumpster diving, because that's not the only way. And I've said this for so long, but now we're going to focus on it more. There are so many other ways that you and that we can make a difference in saving and salvaging, in frugal living, in helping the community and the environment that are beyond just dumpster diving. And I know dumpster diving is a huge draw. Okay. And I'm not stopping. Please don't think that, okay? I know that's a huge draw for a lot of people, and they will only watch those videos, and I am okay with that. Again, no hard feelings. I know that's what brought a lot of people in, and that's why, part of why we're not going to stop. But we're also going to start several new series, weekly or bi-weekly or even monthly series, kind of expanding on the frugal idea, the frugal living idea. You guys have shown us or talked about, I've seen on other viewers or other dumpster divers channels, and I've seen comments and suggestions about a million other things that are ways to live frugally or ways to help the environment or your community, to help your family, that are aside from dumpster diving or that are after dumpster diving. You guys know we do a lot of repairs and upcycling and crafting and things like that. And we donate and we share and we sell a little bit, not very much anymore because we're not focusing on storing things to sell anymore. But there's so much more that doesn't involve dumpster diving, period. So sneak peek mention just for you guys here in the live stream or those who watch the live stream on the rebroadcast. Thank you so much for watching. Things like soap. How many times do we throw away the last little bits of soap? Did you know? I didn't, and I feel so dumb that I didn't, but did you know you can take all your little bits of soap? We're going Great Depression here, guys. I mean, and it's the year 2020. It is so valid and relevant right now, okay? But we are getting all the bits and pieces of soap, guys, like your great grandma did, and we are making bars of soap with that soap. And a lot of that soap, incidentally, was from the dumpsters. Bars and bars and bars of soap. We are going to melt down our candles, as I've seen so many of you do. I just ordered a pack of candle wicks. That's all I had to do was order the candle wicks, okay? And we're going to melt down all the leftovers of the candles. The candles, all 100%, all of them, from the dumpsters. How many candles have I thrown away because the wick was completely gone, but there was still, this much wax at the bottom. But I threw them away. Not anymore. Not anymore. So we're going to go through and we're going to do that kind of stuff. We're going to sew patches and buttons, and we're going to mend things. And we're going to come up with all these other ways, things that our grandparents and great-grandparents did, and that some folks still do, to stretch every penny. Hello, Sharon from Scotland. To stretch those pennies to live a frugal and intentional life. Things you can do at home. Hello, Anita. That don't involve dumpster diving, but that facilitate a fabulous, full, frugal life. So you're going to see a bit of a shift in the channel where we do still dumpster dive, but focusing on consumables and things that don't require storage, unless, of course, it's something we're really excited about, like Halloween or Disney, obviously, or select crafting items. Now, I mentioned in our video yesterday that when and if I do find things like ribbon or flowers or crafting stuff, I am going to hold on to those. Where I had been dumpster diving so much in the craft stores for so long, I was bringing in volume, just crazy, unbelievable volume of crafting supplies, way more than I could handle, and was constantly having to move those along. I don't need to do that anymore because those bins are locked. They are locked. So there's not going to be that kind of volume. So I'm okay with holding on to the crafting stuff because we use the crafting stuff. All winter long, I craft and the kids craft. It's what we do in the winter. It's just what we do, okay? The rest of the year, yeah, the stuff mostly sits there. But all winter long, guys, I live in Utah. We get snow and ice and it's cold and you stay in the house. And that is when I craft. And so those kinds of things, we'll go ahead and hold on to those. But mostly we are looking for consumables, things that we're either going to eat or drink that are going to help on our grocery budget. which the last couple of finds absolutely have. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Kim, there in Michigan. But so things that we can use that will help us on our budget, or things that we can immediately share or donate. Okay, that's what we're going to be focusing on as far as actual dumpster diving, which for the time being will still be every Sunday, whether we're home or out of state. Okay, stay tuned for Arizona dumpster diving in clips this Sunday. Hello, Pamela. Thank you. So that, and then also, hello, Jessica. Oh, Jessica, I am fabulous. I am busy out of my mind, but I'm fabulous. But then also weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly other series, one of which is super frugal, things that are super frugal. Okay, melting down the wax or the soap and making new ones. That I say is super frugal. Then there's some that are just for fun, and they're so silly and they're total clickbait, and I absolutely acknowledge that, but I'm still excited to do them, and hopefully they'll be fun for you. And that's extreme frugal. That's like when you gather up all the ketchup packets that you have saved, and yes, I am literally doing this one. I am going to, or mustards or whatever. When you gather all those up from the restaurants that you've gone to, that you saved from your French fries, or you go to the public schools in the summer and get the huge boxes full of packets of mustard that were left over from the lunchroom, and you squeeze every last one into your bottle. So time consuming, so silly. That's the kind of stuff that is extreme frugal. And then there's like tons of examples that I have found. Oh, Sandy. She says I'm a Duracell bunny and I just keep going. And it's true. But super frugal or extreme frugal, things like that. Other things that are super frugal. Oh, Deborah, and I don't even have my noisy thing. Deborah, with for no reason at all, gave us a $5 super chat. Thank you, Deborah. We will use that at Disney World. Stay tuned. Other things that are super frugal, we have grown plants from old fruits and vegetables that we have found in the bins. That's super frugal. And then extreme frugal, there's some, we're not doing them, but we're going to do videos about them and talk about them. Have you ever heard of, oh my Lord, no, this is one I will never do, but I do want to do a video about it. The family cloth. One of the nastiest things I've ever heard of, but also incredibly frugal. Okay, I have to admit, if my kids have accidents anymore, I throw those underwear away. I don't wash them anymore. Confession. I just don't. If it's like a tiny accident, okay, fine. But if it's like they just couldn't make it and it's all there, I throw that stuff away. Mama doesn't deal with that anymore. Knowing that, the family cloth. Tell me, have you ever heard of the family cloth? God. Okay, I think it's great to reuse old fabrics, okay, and make them into rags or rag rugs, which we're going to do a lot of that too. Or you can even make rugs out of your old plastic bags. Fabulous. That's super frugal. But extreme frugal is the family cloth, Diane. This is it. Check this out. You have a cloth and you use your cloth in lieu, like the loo, going to the loo. I know that's terrible. In lieu of toilet paper or other tissue, toilet tissue. You use cloth and you turn it over and use the other side, and you and then you wash it and you use it again. No. Oh, man. Yeah, no. Nope, and no. I hadn't heard of it either until I started looking up extreme frugal activities. And that was one of them. So, okay, we're at about a half hour. We're going to shift gears. But anyway, just that's kind of an overview of kind of the direction that I feel like I now have the permission from the universe to start moving into, to start pursuing. Yes, still dumpster diving on Sundays with the caveats that I have mentioned, focusing on consumables. Okay, hello, Alyssa Boubest. But still dumpster diving. But now trying to focus a little more on the frugal part of the frugal family. Okay, now we're going to go ahead. I have not seen Crystal, my love, in the comments, but we're already at halfway. So we're going to go ahead and open this package from Crystal, diving diving with five. Okay. Julie, my darling, I know you needed a lift me up, and who better than Mickey and Minnie to do it? Love you, my strong, beautiful friend. You will rise above this storm stronger than you imagine. And if you need a shoulder, I am only a phone call away. Love and hugs, Crystal, aka Diving with R5. Hello, Judy. Hola to you. Welcome. And look what she got me. You've got to be kidding. Oh, no. Are you? I mean, hi, Rachel. Rachel, look at these that Crystal sent me. Crystal, diving with R5. Look at these pants. Are you? I mean, stop it. Stop it. Look. There they are. There's my babies. My loves. Lulu, what are you burning in there?
I accidentally burnt my grilled cheese.
Oh, Lulu burnt her grilled cheese. Darn it. Look at this. Stop it. Stop it. What? Lulu, you have to see these pants. I'll even let you borrow them. Oh.
I want to borrow them.
I don't know, but they're, look at that. Come on. Yeah, okay. Oh, hi, Stabies. I've missed you. Hello. Oh. No, Sharon, I will never be as frugal as the family cloth either, okay? Petite Fireball. Hello, my darling. But anyway, look at this. Come on. Alyssa, message me and we will talk about that. Look at this. Stop it. Oh, thank you, Crystal. You're so sweet. And I have, as a reward, to myself, started packing for Disney World. Just things that we're not going to use between now and then. You know, our light ups, our fun beach towels that one of you sent us. One's Mickey, one's Minnie. You know, our ears and our hats, all of which are from you guys. We've started packing that kind of stuff. And now I got to add these pants. Except, no, I really want to wear them before then. And I think, Crystal, I think you had said that they were specifically for Disney World. But I'm sure you won't mind, right? If I wear them ahead of time. Now, we're going to Arizona this weekend where it's going to be hot. Not like crazy Arizona hot, but still hot compared to here. Because today, we're maxing out at like 57 degrees. And it's going to be even colder throughout the weekend, but we won't be here. But I'm going to wear these tomorrow. Because I have to at least try them out. I have to know if they fit. I don't even know if they fit. I have to make sure they fit. I won't be able to wear them in Arizona. It's just too hot. But I could wear them at night in Florida if I know that they fit by wearing them before then. Thank you, Crystal, my love. Okay, now let me say hi to everyone who just got in. Yeah, Olivia has been, I'm so grateful, allowing me to have her on camera a little bit here and there. She's kind of easing back on when she feels like it. And it's, you know, and videos that I'm going to do where she would have to be on camera if she's going to be in them. Well, then she doesn't need to be in those videos if she doesn't want to be on camera. Still, you know, respecting kind of how she's doing and what she thinks and how she feels. But it has been wonderful to have her back on some videos. So, Judy, I like to see her on the videos too. Yes, Alyssa, I will miss the snow. But when I say miss the snow, only in that I won't be here for it. Not that I'll miss it. I am worried. I am worried that, Olivia, will you open the windows and the back door? Yeah, her burnt grilled cheese. Woo! I am worried about my yard display. So things that like our cardboard or whatever, I'm going to bring those in the house before we leave. I've already added extra support tie downs to the canopy thing, but I'm going to do more before I leave. Because guaranteed with the rain and the snow, there will be wind. So I want to secure things a little better. There are some things I might take down until we come back to depending on what kind of time I have, and what things I'm most worried about. Hopefully the snow will just be this weekend, and then it'll all, ease up when we come back in time for Halloween. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, so welcome everyone that has come in recently. Thank you for being here. What we've talked about today is some channel updates and new things that we're doing and old things that we're continuing, and our trip to Arizona this weekend and how we will be dumpster diving. But because I won't have a computer with me, though I am hoping to invest in a very powerful video editing laptop for next year, join Patreon to help support that. Patreon listed in the video description. How do you like that plug? Since I won't have my computer access while I'm there and don't want to take over their computer, it'll just be clips, whatever I'm able to put up, but I will do a full video of whatever dumpster diving and other adventures we have in Arizona. I will do that when we get back, which will either be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I don't know yet. It all depends. So now on to Laura. I will be checking on that. Stay tuned. Let me finish packing and getting ready, and we will do it. Oh, Sandy, congratulations. You're going to do your attic. I'm so happy for you and terrified for you. And I wish you the best, but it'll be worth it. I promise it will be worth it. Now, the hot topic. Many of you will remember, I have many times said, I once upon a time found real gold in the dumpsters. Okay, so I did. But of course, when you remember something from before, for instance, your childhood playground, everything was bigger and better. And then you go back and visit it with your own kids and everything's little and not that exciting. It's the same with the gold. Yes, I did find real gold, but I had it in my head. I had this memory of a big flat flake of gold. So, context, backstory. We used to have recycling dumpsters everywhere. We don't anymore, unfortunately. But there was one that all the time, for whatever reason, when a family member, an older family member passed away, their families would come and just dump all their stuff in these recycling bins or the regular dumpster next to the recycling bin. And I would always go through all the papers and, amazing finds, fabulous things. Some of it very tragic, some of it very sad, but always very interesting. And in one of those halls of someone's memories, I found this little souvenir. And it says, includes sample of real gold, secrets of gold panning. And this is from 1984. And it's from a park that I don't know if it still exists in Northern California, where I'm actually from. I'm from Northern California. And many of you know, the 49ers, Gold Rush, all of that, that's all California. Well, so this was from some kind of park or tourist destination, and they would give you these, I'm thinking as part of your admission or whatever, so that you could do the gold panning, and it gives you kind of a history and secrets to panning for gold. Okay. But then it also, in the back, gives you a sample of real gold. A lot of us are familiar with iron pyrite, also known as fool's gold, which is sparkly and shiny and beautiful. I love it. But a lot of people throughout history have been tricked by iron pyrite thinking it's gold, and it's not. Beautiful and fun, but doesn't have the same value. So, so they do give you a sample of real gold. And this is actually worth a pretty penny online, but I've never sold it. And part of the reason I haven't is because I couldn't find it. I knew I still had it, but I had no idea where it was, which is why I haven't shown you guys, because I've been saying that I was saying I was going to show you and mentioning this story, but never actually doing it. But then the great house out of 2020 happened. Hi, Jenny Robin, my darling, my love. Thank you for being here. So the long-awaited real gold. Oh, and there's Canadian girl Renee. Hello, my darling. Glad you're here. Okay, so I couldn't find it. Deep cleaned, and guess what? I found it. condition still. So I said, oh my goodness, I have to show everybody. And I've had it sitting over here by where I do my live streams now for probably a month and a half. But finally, today seemed like an appropriate time. And especially since I didn't go to the P.O. box, and so I only had the one package to open, I thought, you know what? Today is the day. So it does give you all these different secrets of what you're looking for, and hints and tricks and tips. And in the back, now remember, okay, nothing is ever quite the same as you remember it through your rose-colored glasses. And especially me, one who is wont to exaggerate and who thrives on hyperbole, which is exaggerating, like extreme exaggeration. My brain does that too, okay? So I thought, I had it in my head, after years of not being able to find this and not having any idea where the hell it was. I had it in my head that it was this huge flat flake. Hi, Alfie, my love, my sweetness. Hello. I had it in my head that it was a big flat gold flake and that it was taped to this back cover. Your memory is a weird thing. We know this. But I have a mental picture. Remember it. I remember it like it was real, for reals, real. I have it, a memory that it was taped inside the back cover. A big flake. Where did that memory come from? Did I build, hi Heather, did I build it up? Did I create it through fantasy? I don't know. So many of our memories are like that. And that's why like eyewitnesses are not reliable, sources and things like that, because every time that we remember something, and this is bizarre, but true. I know, Judy, I'm getting there. Every time we remember something, we're actually remembering the last time we remembered it. Your brain plays tricks on you. No big gold flake. Here it comes. Mandela effect, maybe. Ellie, maybe. Okay. Give me 5 thumbs up, and then I will show you. Because Manuela says, thumbs up. So, 5 more. There's enough of you here. If you haven't done it, and you want to see the gold, there's 1. There's 2. Come on. There's 3 more of you that haven't given a thumbs up, and you desperately want to see how badly I misremembered. There's 4, 5. Okay, I guess is that all of them? I lost track. One more, just for good luck. Okay, all right, here it is. Here it is. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. For reference, Alfie says, happy Halloween, everyone. $1.99 or £1.99, probably worth more than my sample of gold. Here is my pointer finger and nail. That in his little tiny pan, it is real gold. And it is a real sample of real gold. It's right here, Petite Fireball, with a $5 fabulous donation. Yeah, that is, well, Judy, stop it. Shut up. That may be the best comment ever. And so perfect. She says, I'm blind. That's the magnificent gold find from the dumpsters. And yet this book actually has a significant retail value. But I'm not going to sell it. No way would I sell it. This is too, even now that I know where it is and it's right here in my hot little hand, I'm not going to, because this is one of those just fabulous, fun memories and silly stories of my dumpster diving career. And I will hold on to this forever. I found this before I started YouTube. Probably 2 years at least before I started YouTube. I found this. Oh, the gold.
Where?
Remember how I thought that there was like a big flake as the sample?
Yeah.
We're going to show Olivia, okay? Okay. So She hasn't seen this. Well, when she was little, she did. But yeah, I'll save it for a rainy day, Rachel. But I was just telling her that I remembered it as this big flake, right? You ready? It's tiny. Okay, come sit down. So your memory, baby, your memory, it does. Everyone's saying hi to you.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Everyone, you know, our memories, they do funny things. They do. And you know, so okay, so there's that one. Now, other dumpster experiences and memories. So while I'm telling you these, feel free. Hello, Linnea. I love that name. Feel free to tell us. Oh, Olivia, how was the toast? Did you remake your cheese sandwich?
No, I kind of I got like these kitchen scissors and I cut off the burnt.
She cut off the burnt part. That is super frugal. I'm doing something right. Something. Okay, so while I'm telling you these other dumpster memories and stories, feel free, please, we've got like 15 more minutes. Feel free to tell me, fellow dumpster divers, any of the experiences, most memorable situations or finds or whatever from your dumpster diving career. Tell us in the comments. Okay, now some of these, some of you will have heard before. And others, you know, especially our newer viewers, you'll have no idea. This will all be brand new. Okay, so there's two most sensational that come directly to mind. And Olivia, what do you guess they are? Talk nice and loud.
Wait for what?
My most sensational dumpster finds, besides the gold.
Violin.
We did find a violin, but keep thinking. This is more freak you out. You have an eyelash wish? Oh, except it's gone. Never mind. Okay, you can't think of what they would be? I'll give you a hint. A bucket.
A bucket of gold.
Not a bucket of gold. The dog and the bucket. And I'm not going to go into detail on that one other than that it was, yeah, it was somebody's dog and it was turned inside out and it was in a bucket. And that was the most horrible dumpster diving experience I've ever had. The dead chickens, those were pretty bad, Diane. Whole bunch, guys, still full chickens with everything still there. A whole bag of them. Those were pretty awful. But the dog, that was the worst one. Yeah, that was the worst. Diane, I didn't show the dog itself, but there is a video. I probably have to re-upload it of my initial reactions after, and I was in shock. Yeah, I've watched that video since, and I was 100% in shock. That was a dark time. So, okay. Then the other one is the teeth. The teeth. Hello, Sylvia. Thanks for popping by. Do you remember the teeth?
And you sold them?
Talk loud. They want to hear you. What did I do with them?
You sold them?
I did. I sold them. There were teeth, human teeth. And it was in a similar situation as this, where an old woman had passed away and all of her treasures. Do you remember that? It was like all the things that she had made for her babies, all their mementos, all of the hand-tatted lace, and anyway, all these handmade, like ancient clothings and things for her babies. And she was the really crafty one. I don't know if you remember, but anyway, all these beautiful things. There you are, Crystal. Where have you been? I opened the pants. They're fabulous. No, not dentures, Judy. No, not dentures. Dientes. Teeth. So, okay, we only have 10 minutes left, and it just now gives you your guaranteed glitch. Hey, when I guarantee something, I follow through whenever possible. So there it is, finally. Okay, so yeah, what it was, this fabulous, talented older woman who passed away. Hello, Mad Cat Crafter. I wondered if you were in here. There you are. And yeah, Mad Cat Crafter, she's been with us for ages and ages. Hi, Joseph. Joseph, thank you so much for that fabulous and just sweet, generous comment on my Frugal Mama's timeout video. I didn't even know that you were watching those, so thank you so much. It meant a lot to me. But anyway, so this woman, it was all of her things and things she had saved from her children. Well, she was also a tooth fairy. And she had these old pill bottles, and each one had a name on top. There were 3 kids, and she had saved all their baby teeth. It really was a beautiful thing. Okay, it was a beautiful thing. And for me, that's all it was a beautiful thing. But apparently to other people, including my children, it was kind of weird. Right? So then, of course, what did I turn around and do? Well, I sold them. They had silver fillings. Silver fillings. I wasn't going to just sit on them and do nothing, of course. Of course, if I still had them now, they would probably end up being part of my Halloween yard display. Somehow. But no, I sold them in 2 different lots, and I made a ton of money off of them. And I was fine with that. I had no qualms. Someone in the Midwest bought some. I think it was Ohio. And then in Florida, a Museum of Curiosities bought one of the lots. And that money was very helpful for our family. It went towards paying for one of the trips with one of the kids. Now, I got a notice months and months after this had all taken place that some of my listings were illegal because it's illegal on eBay to sell body parts. And the teeth were body parts. Well, by then they'd already been sold. I already had my money spent, and it was fine. I just couldn't do that again. Well, when will I ever find 3 things full of human teeth again? I don't know. I'm a dumpster diver. I guess it's possible.
It
What?
reminds me of a story that I heard from
You have to tell them nice and loud. It reminds her of a story.
from my 3rd grade teacher. And so basically,
Nice and loud.
she said that her husband had gone to somewhere across the world for his mission, and like there was this one girl that was there, this little girl. She was about like 10 years apart from him, and she's like, well, so you can remember me, like when he was leaving, so you can remember me. She cut off one of her braids, put it in a bag, and gave it to him. And she's like, remember this and come back again when, so like, you have this to remember to come back again so that we can get married when I'm old enough.
She cut off one of her braids and gave it to a missionary so he could come back and marry her. It is weird. Yeah. It is weird. But actually, people used to do a lot of stuff like that back in the day, right? Like locks of your hair, and for instance, at Lagoon, I was just there with my sister. We documented that on our family vlog, Frugal Family Flies Again. In one of the displays, they have human hair art. And people do. They make earrings and I don't know, all kinds of wacky stuff with human hair. It's really quite an amazing, kind of creepy, but amazing art form. The things people do with human body parts. You can take the ashes of your loved ones and have them made into jewelry. It's amazing.
You can be turned into diamonds.
You can be turned into diamonds, which is what I would like to have done and have my kids wear me wherever they go. Hello, Wicked Stick TV. Hello, Geneva. Welcome, welcome. And anyone else that I have not said hello to if you've come in recently. But yeah, it's okay. All right. So Rachel says they did in England. They would give their hair in necklaces to loved ones. Yeah, Judy. Weird stuff, Judy. I know it's different. But if you think about it, in all the different cultures of the world, especially in the history of humanity, I mean, people have done weird stuff. If you didn't have, okay, for instance, looking at it through a psychological lens and an anthropological lens, if you didn't have things to give to your loved ones, to leave behind for them, what could you give them? What could you leave them? A lock of your hair. If you did not have material goods, okay? And then also, we can snap pictures left and right, and we have limitless storage space for pictures. We have pictures of our food that we ate that day and pictures of us eating that food. We have memories up the wazoo, videos and voices, and especially if you're a YouTuber and you're able to recover all of your videos. Yes, exactly, Ellie, that's my point. People didn't have photos. People took photos when you were dead. They literally took photos of you in your coffin, and that might be the only picture there ever was of you. Yeah, might be. Or you got one photo ever in your life. Might not be when you're dead, might be lucky, and it'll be when you're alive, and especially depending on your, financial status. So if you didn't have a picture of your daughter, your mother, your dad, your whoever, you might have a lock of their hair. You might have one of their teeth. I don't know. Everyone's different and, different things. But a lock of their hair, that's really special. I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys, and I'm not going to go into it, but I do have a lock of my daddy's hair. And that's sacred to me. That is so special. Hold on, baby. That is super special to me. Okay. But that's a way to look at it. Is doing stuff with hair and teeth and whatever still kind of creepy to me? Yeah, it is. But at the same time, I can also understand it by thinking about it that way. What, Lulu?
So Grandma, she has...
You have to talk nice and loud.
What?
Wait, is it personal?
No.
Is it about my dad?
It's about our cousin.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Well, Grandma has a little fingerprint necklace.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's okay to share. My niece who recently passed away, they had these necklaces made that are so special, and it has her fingerprint on these necklaces. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. So it's just neat, the ways that we're able to preserve a memory in some form beyond, in our brains, but to preserve something of that person that we loved. It really is neat. It really is an amazing thing. It doesn't have to just be creepy, though I love creepy. I do. I love creepy. Oh, guys, this chill in the air. Granted, I'm going to Arizona where there won't be that. But what? Oh, say bye.
Oh, bye.
Bye. Olivia's got other things to do, and very soon we're going to get back to her schoolwork. But thank you, Olivia, for being part of it. I love that she's home with me. I thought we were going to drive each other crazy being home together. It's not been the case. And now, 13 days out, and me and my baby, we're going to Disney World. But anyway, but there is this lovely, creepy feel in the air, and oh, it's just so delicious. Walking over crisp, crunchy leaves and all of it, and the breeze and the fragrance and I love it. So when we get back, it will, of course, be Halloween week. And so we're going to get all the, the dry ice going every night. We're going to have the smoke machine going, the fog machine thing, all the little lights that you have to go and turn on by hand. We're going to be doing all of that. And I will be doing a video, complete, full video, as I do every year, of our yard display. So please stay tuned for that. It'll probably be on our family vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again. So hang in there. That's coming. I'm so excited. I am. It just feels good, It is my favorite time of year because the freedom and the beauty of it, but also because right after this comes winter. And yeah, Christmas and New Year's, that's all fun, but then winter keeps going. And winter in Utah goes into full force in January. It's a bizarre thing. It is not Norman Rockwell. It is not quaint. It's ice, and it's bitter, and it's cold. And then the inversion comes in, and you can't breathe outside because you're cold and because the air is horrible. And so for me, this is the last big hurrah, because then we have Christmas, and it's great, and it's fun, but we're that much closer to the bitter cold. And so it takes away a little bit of the excitement, if you can understand that. So for me, this is my time. It is. I'm in my glory in this time. It's so, it's just wonderful. And you guys are wonderful. And I'm sorry, I promised you a guaranteed glitchy, and we only got one. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Hi, Heather. I'm so glad you could stop in. Yes, Judy. And that's the funny thing. I forgot I was going to say something about that. So although you can't legally on eBay sell human body parts anymore, you can still sell human body parts, bones and skulls and things like that. On the Lair of Voltaire, that channel, he does lots, all things creepy and goth, and he's bought real bones in like curiosity shops. It's legal depending on which platform or avenue you go. Some of it's a little sketchy, but it is legal. Yeah. But you guys know, should there ever be a day that I found real bones beyond animals, real bones in the dumpsters, with skin or without, good God, we'd be done. Done. I would never go to another dumpster in my life. So let's hope that we don't. I love you guys. I appreciate you. This weekend is going to be an adventure. Stay tuned. Like I said, it will most likely just be clips of our dumpster diving in Arizona, at least until I get back and can put together a full edited video. And sorry, one last shameless plug. I am going to be working on investing. Hi, Amy. Now that we have the GoPro, my next investment will be a new laptop that I can take with us wherever we go so that I can provide full edited videos of whatever we do. That is my hope for next year. So anyone that wants to and feels able or so inclined to hop on over to Patreon, linked in the video description, even $1 a month would help us reach that goal, and you would receive credit and acknowledgement for having been part of that. Those who are my current Patreon patrons, oh, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And just know that is where your donations, like half of it's going for gas now, and the other half is going to go towards that laptop, which I think will be a game changer and be really helpful, especially as I do hope to travel a lot next year. If we're able, if the world lets us, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, stay tuned to this, our big channel, and also to our family vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again. And if you feel so inclined, join me for my getting healthy, weight loss / getting ready. Hi, Carol. Getting ready for Disney World in 13 days for that journey and other things I talk about that are of a more grown-up nature. Frugal Mama's Time Out. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I wish you good things and happiness and good health and love. And I will see you real soon.